in a rivalry matchup with Carolina here at Littlejohn in your final season, at least by academic year. And it's been a steady climb and growth for Hunter Tyson through these years, developing into the guy he is today.
And it's understanding the assignment in this game, too, and that speaks to growth in a leader of the group. Understanding, hey, we can win on the backboard. We can really own them in the interior. So I'll go grab 6 offensive rebounds. I'll give us that double-double necessary to not how we usually win on the outside the arc, but let's do it on the inside.
You asked Brad Brownell today who's been that big voice for you. We know the voice that Amir Sims was. Clemson fans certainly know that through the years as well. And Brad Brownell said the strongest voice has been Hunter Tyson. Oh! He was trying to yam on Keyshawn Bryant.
Caught one there. But that short corner has been deadly, and Tyson's made a living there as well. Understanding when that ball gets that high post touch, that defense is its most vulnerable in the zone. And I tell you, Tyson doesn't cock it back. I think he probably gets away with the dunk cleanly. I'm shocked they're not going to go to the review there to see if it's a flagrant to make this a 3-hour basketball game. And it looks like they will. Don't they know that Mike Monaco's a big Patriots fan and he needs to see kickoff at 8:15? They're going to go to the monitor.
Yeah, Mike Roberts is going to round up the troops here. He and Steve Anderson will go check things out, and we'll see if it's a flagrant one. And again, what you're looking for is excessive in nature and or unnecessary. I don't think so.
It's hard because it's masked as from Bryant. It looks like he's going to block the shot. You could argue that he purposely then came into the face, understanding he had no chance to block the shot. But, I mean, his hand is going up. It does come down, but the motion to me looks like he's trying to block the shot. It should only be free throws.
Merely a common foul, no flagrant on Keyshawn Bryant. Well, we'll see how quickly South Carolina can get healthy. Mentioned that for A.J. Wilson, it's a knee injury. And then for the other 4 guys, it's COVID protocols. No distinction made between whether that's positive tests or close contacts by Frank Martin when we chatted with him. So we'll wait and see when the Gamecocks get closer to full strength. We told you they've dealt with all sorts of issues so far this season coming off last year. Fouls on David Collins. South Carolina will start conference play after the new year. They'll start out with Auburn at home over on SEC Network. So still some non-conference action before then. Next up is Army on Wednesday. Chico Carter good on the first. So when do you get fully healthy with this upcoming road? That's the question.
You would hope it's by that Auburn matchup. And the other thing people need to take into account here is these young men's ability to be around family over the holidays and how protocol could take that off the table. I mean, it just for the mental health aspect of this all, you hope that they're able to get to a place where they can enjoy some of the other things that others are able to enjoy. They might clear protocol by the time this game's over at this rate, honestly.
It has not been a sprint to the finish line here at Littlejohn. And then the guy who did play for the Gamecocks, by the way, Jermaine Couisnard. We have not seen him since around the 15-minute mark of the second half. But boy, when we did see him, this guy emptied the tank on a bum ankle.
Well, it comes down to, Mike, you got a whole season to think about, right? He's your leading scorer. He checks so many boxes and is truly the identity of this Gamecocks team and what Coach Martin tries to do out there on the floor with his guys. You can't risk it all just to keep him in this game one that's out of hand.
And Couisnard's been through it all this year. He missed some time before the season started because he got his wisdom teeth out. We told you hamstring issue, groin problem, and most recently the ankle. You still got your wisdom teeth?
They are a little bit more established at this point with this game. Getting a lot of tooth life, if you will. And basketball's War and Peace version playing out before our eyes. No, I was lucky enough not to have my wisdom teeth, actually.
Chico Carter converts. 12-point game, 2:11 to go. Coming down the stretch. Hunter passes out of danger. And Dawes will milk some clock. Good hands from Benson to force a turnover. Carter pulls up, can't hit. Tyson a big rebound. That would have cut it to 10. Can run this down to about 1:14 on the game clock. Dawes. Way too strong, but it stays with Clemson. 5 to shoot. Dawes wants another. And it pops out on him. 1 of 8 from deep for Alamir Dawes. Coming up on a minute to go, 12-point game. Foul in the post goes against P.J. Hall. Eric Stevenson. And Hall got tangled up.
They're calling it awfully tight here down the stretch. Yeah, I think it's going to be the extracurriculars afterwards they're going to take a look at. I hope they don't make more about this and go to the monitor. Good. It would be unnecessary.
Stevenson good on the first. An excellent free throw shooter this season and for his career.
I can't believe, honestly, how long this game's being drawn out. It's a marvel to me at this point.
59.1 until Jordan rejoices. 11-point margin. The road ahead for Brad Brownell and his team. They get right back into conference play around the corner. They go to Virginia, then they're home against Duke, and then home against the Cavaliers in another meeting.
Yeah, it's an interesting schedule, Mike, when you look at it, because Virginia is clearly not the Virginia we've come to know. Duke is a powerhouse. NC State is a team to really watch out for. This is a group, what Sebron's bringing to that group, the freshman Smith, they're long, they're athletic, they play fast, they speed you up. Notre Dame is a live by the jump shot, die by the jump shot kind of group. You look at this and you say, can we come out of it with a winning record? You want to win them all naturally. But I think that's realistic expectation. Can we go 3 of 5 there? Anything after that is house money. And that's still heavy expectation and asking a lot because nothing is ever gifted in conference play, most especially on the road.
Well, we showed you that the officials did go over to the monitor. And Eric Stevenson did shoot the first free throw. The word we're getting is that they were looking to make sure that the right guy was shooting free throws. And so they're saying that the foul, I believe, was Hall fouling Javon Benson, 21 in Garnet. And so that it was a foul on the floor that would have sent Benson to the line instead of Stevenson. So take off the Stevenson free throw.
What?
Send Benson to the line for 2. And there you have it.
Wow. I haven't seen that one before. Put that on the bingo card.
2 of 4 at the line this season, Javon Benson. This is the first. So already a 1-point swing there in this final minute. Six points, 4 rebounds in 15 minutes for Benson in this one. A guy who didn't play much last year as a true freshman, product of Ridgeview back in Columbia. Tyson's good on the first.
Do I hear a let's play football cheer at Clemson? Because if so, savage, given what played out on the field earlier this year between the rivals to conclude the regular season.
Love, not lost. Stevenson jacks, can't hit. Tyson the board. Final 40 seconds here in regulation. So Clemson will improve to 8-4. This will be one of, if not their best win of the season, at least in terms of opponent. Drake was a very good team as well. South Carolina shorthanded without 5 guys in this one. Will fall to 8-3 before meeting Army over on SEC Network Plus on Wednesday. Final thoughts in this one, Jordan?
This is a Clemson team that was able to do it ugly against an undermanned South Carolina team. Credit goes to Clemson in that regard, understanding they can win inside, and they did. Unfortunately for Coach Martin's squad, you got to sit here thinking, well, what if we were full go with how Clemson was shooting it tonight, how we were able to limit their true three-point production? If we had all our guys, it might have felt a little bit different with game pressure. However, you got to give credit to the team able to pull it out at home in this Clemson group, which has an opportunity to do some things in conference play.
They didn't get to meet last year with a cancellation from the pandemic, so more than 700 days passed since the last meeting. The rivalry renewed. Clemson wins it by a final score of 70-56 over South Carolina. For Jordan Cornette, our producer Rick Bagby, our director Kurt Sutton, and our entire crew, I'm Mike Monaco.